from Senator Abo into Labour. But indeed, those things are remarkable as you recounted them. We all witnessed the situation, you know, in the Ministry of Works with Engineer Dave Umahi and his ordeal, if that is the word to use, at the hands of Labour, where he was told point blank that, Mr. Minister, sorry, that's not how it's going to work. Oh well. But then again, you also recall the case of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, and where he was being hailed as something of a hero. So his popularity is really riding sky high now. There are other. This even reminds me of the situation in NIPOST. Hey, catch a look at this.
Confusion stemmed after a press statement by the presidential spokesman who declared that President Bola Tinubu had changed the leadership of various communication agencies, including NIPOST. Soon after Tola Odeyemi's appointment was disclosed, reports surfaced that Sunday Adepoju, the former Postmaster General who had been previously dismissed, had been reinstated. This prompted the protesting workers to bar the newly appointed NIPOST CEO from entering office, firmly asserting that our appointment was not in accordance with their wishes.
We are not against Mr. President, we are not against Mr. Minister, but our desire is that the good works that he started must be taken to somewhere. Yes. Because removing him at this point will abort these processes.
The drama ended when the former Postmaster General left his office and out of the building.
The government, the person coming, myself, with the same family. So, I thank you. No, cooperate. Excuse me, if I have time to address you, because I didn't ask for you people here.
Yes.
Having now resumed, Tola Odeyemi is seeking the cooperation of all staff of the organization.
Over 15 years of work experience spanning both public and private sector and across the continent of Africa, especially in the innovation sector, I understand the need for modern solutions that cater to current demands, but without losing sight of core values. My experience and qualifications have equipped me to face these challenges ahead, and I also trust that with your support and your help and us working together as a team, there's no mountain that we can't surpass.
As the first female Postmaster General, Tola Odeyemi is keen to improve postal services through technology-driven processes. This fresh wave of controversy is as a result of the removal of Sunday Adepoju and the appointment of Tola Odeyemi as the new Postmaster General of the Nigerian Postal Service, which has met with stiff resistance from the workers here. Habib Alawal, TVC News, Abuja.
Well, thank you very much. As you can see, it's labor from one, workers really are looking at it from one to the other. Mr. Yakub has called in. Thank you very much, Yakub, for staying on the line. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Even though you keep me longer, but I like it because I use the opportunity to listen to Habib Lawal. Before I proceed, because you give my president of fans of your fans of this morning, Mr. George, you give him a time, and then I think you do the same thing to me, sir.
Indeed, I will.
I've been saying that. Yeah. Usually, let me begin with Ali Chabo. As my president said, it's a laughable matter. It's a laughable matter because how could you say somebody wants you out of red chamber? Somebody that is not sitting on your case, even though you throw stone. You see, anybody that throws stone to somebody's roof, you'll be expecting that person to say, but that person keep to silence, and then you are not hurting yourself. Because I could see maybe because it did not support the Senate president during the election in the red chamber. That's what giving him that thinking that this man wants me out of. The Senate president cannot even remove anybody from, because all of them are equal. They just elect him as their leader. So it is a level, that one, it is not even discussion this morning, because let me go to this very, very particular topic that my president started. You see, Chief Jolly, The civil servants in this country have problems. It's a problem because imagine. Let's start from David Umahi Peoples. The guys in Abuja say that. In fact, I even watch it in journalist hangouts. They locked the minister inside because the minister locked them out, and then they decided to lock him out inside as well. You see, Mr. President has come. He wants to bring a totally change. That is why the Mr. President Ashwad Bola Ahmed Tinubu said the renew hope. The renew hope, it is not left to somebody like us. A lot of people, especially 8-point-something million people that are giving that vote to him. Because we need to support this man for him to succeed. Because you can imagine the civil servants now say that we not go agree. Who are you that you are not going to agree? Who employ you? And then I send somebody to come and head the organization. You are not saying that you don't want that person. Who are you to say that? See, Mr. President should just continue. We Nigeria, especially the 8-point-something million, and there's other people that we are regretting that I could have given this my vote to Mr. President Ashwad Bola Ahmed Tinubu, include those one now. We had them. We need to support Mr. President, especially when TVC, as a television station, giving us this opportunity, a great opportunity that no television station giving to us in this country, except only TVC giving us that opportunity to be our mind. Anytime we had this on social media or we had it on Arise or anywhere that's opposite Mr. President, we will come here to default, we will come here to say the truth. And then I use this opportunity to support, by extension, to support journalists and girls, because this program, Your View and journalists and girls, they stand out in this country. So, Mr. President should continue to bring the reform. We are here to support him. And then, majorly, and then very, very important, we have to be praying for Mr. President, for him to succeed. We are going to see that in the next 1 year, Nigerian citizens will see the real change in this country. Who are you to say you don't agree what?
All right.
We have a lot of people who are looking for the job. Thank and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, Yakub, for calling in. Yeah, we do our best to let people, both sides, all sides of the question have their say on the program. Now, going back to the things that you brought up, and that before you, Mr. George calling out of Ikeja in Lagos had also brought up, I suppose there's a way, one way you could look at this whole attitude is that, you know, in these particular times, there can be freedom of speech. And it doesn't necessarily have to be palatable to any particular side. But Nigerians, we're in a very good place in the sense that, by and large, we can express ourselves, sometimes skating very, very close to the edge. And in the absence of anything that's taking on a treasonable kind of aura, it's like people look away. So I guess that's one up for us. A lot of people when I say a lot of people, I mean other countries, probably will be looking at the situation in Nigeria and be saying that these Nigerians, they're really lucky. They can say their piece without fear of some gulag type suddenly making them disappear. But still, people continue to counsel caution, even as people are expressing themselves. But let me take on Mr. Did I hear it's Mr. Adeniro?
Yes.
In Oworo. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. I'm happy to be on this morning show.
Okay, we're happy to have you.
I want to state specifically about the issue of workers' attitude to the ministers. It's a very bad one that Mr. President needs to act quickly on. Because if this trend is allowed to go on, the State House staff at the Aso Rock will do it to Mr. President. And he must put down his feet on the issue of indiscipline by calling Nigeria Labour Congress and all the state chapters to order to report this kind of matter to them, that he will wield a big stick. Because he that takes the piper dictates the tone. What these people are doing, if care is not taken, will give birth to what the government will not be able to contain. And the opposition may hide under it to scuttle the process. What happened in Nigeria and other countries are things like this, underground workers that you depend on the voting against the system. This is an indirect way of starting a serious issue of revolt against the president and his leadership. They have to take it very seriously. Those people that are in that NIPOST, there are NIPOST offices in the villages. The people in Abuja that are not comfortable with the new Postmaster General should be posted to the village to go and be postmaster there. There are post offices that are not working there. They should go there so that they will become bosses. So that all these things should not be allowed in the system. Concerning Senator Abu, I think he is just playing to gallery. His case is a very simple case. There's no way you want to slap somebody or beat somebody that will say you should not cry. Let him cry. He's doing his work.
Okay, then.